Hi everyone, welcome back to the first tree. In the last video we learned about two narrators, Rachel and the main person, the male character. I don't think he has a name, but I'm glad that we get to learn about these two characters and the story of this fox. Apparently we're looking for the fox's children, and yeah, I guess I think that's all we did last video. Also, I added subtitles to this in the options, and I think the volume or like the sound should be better. I hope it is. If it isn't, I'll try again in the next video.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
I just noticed I already don't like how this game is too relatable. I didn't realize how much it relates to real life and real experiences that people have. So I hope I don't cry. Oh gosh. Let me see, I saw a star up here. I think in the beginning we learned that by collecting the stars or whatever they are, we get more of an insight on the story. And I wanna get like the best ending and like to hear the whole story and know everything. But again, oh gosh. But again, I think in the first level I might have missed a few memories. Because I didn't know it was gonna take me to this level. Okay, let's see. There we go. If I don't make it, I think we'll have to leave it. Oh, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go continue. It's fine, it's fine. I don't... if I don't get the ending, it's fine. If there is a different ending, I don't know. I wonder what commentary mode does, because it gives me the ability to do commentary mode. That means. Oh. Whoa, what is that? What is this?
I always wanted this game to be very meditative and relaxing. But I know there's a balance between keeping the player's interest. So I added this butterfly jumping mechanic just to like spice things up. I used a plugin called Playmaker for Unity, which in a visual editor lets you do interactive things, which is perfect for me because I do come from a film and design background. But on the flip side, I really wish I was good at code, because this jumping mechanic, the jumping mechanic in the whole game actually has frustrated a lot of players. But hopefully I've been able to fine-tune it, so it should feel a lot better now. I would just hate that this meditative game would get frustrating, so I've definitely I've lowered the gravity, I've made the jumps more consistent, so hopefully people can just focus on the world and the story.
That's so cool! Like you can listen to his thoughts and how he made the game, and oh, that's so cool. I have butterflies now? Whoa! I've never seen a game have commentary mode like this. Like, that's so cool. This game feels like way more personal now. I missed this billboard here. What does it say? Water Lake. I wonder... Huh. Okay. I don't really know. I think I'll keep the commentary mode on. I like to hear his thoughts and stuff. I see there's a police car. Okay. Let's see, what do you have to say?
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
I wonder how much of this storytelling applies to his life. I hope he didn't say it earlier, because then I'm gonna look stupid for saying it. But I don't know if he has any of this like integrated into his life, or the game is his life integrated into this game. What do you say?
This is the level that I showed at PAX West, which was a crazy dream come true, that this hobby project was being shown next to all these amazing indie games. So I decided to show this level because it's smaller, there's like some jumping puzzles, and I thought it was a good entry into the game. But the one thing I can't seem to forget is, right before we opened to the public, there was an indie dev superstar. Like, you've definitely heard of his games, and I was like terrified. He wanted to try it out. So I said, of course, like, please give me your feedback. And he was super nice, super talented, of course. But this embarrassing bug happened, which I'd never seen before in my life, where when he dug the item up, he jumped right after, and it created the dust cloud to permanently be on the rest of the level. It wouldn't turn off. Oh. So it looked like this fart cloud following the fox as it just kept running with this beautiful music and serious voiceover. And it was horrible. I think about that every time I look at this level. But,
yeah,
you know, I was able to fix it, so I'm glad someone could at least find that bug.
That's amazing. Ah, okay, so let's bring the butterflies over here. That's funny. Little fart cloud. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, at least this isn't like Spirit of the North. Spirit of the North, again, good game, but jumping-wise, I feel like this game's a little better. I say as I struggle to jump here. There we go. I forgot this game has puzzles, which is a little worrisome because I'm not very good at puzzles. Ooh. Oh, hey. And the music is so good when you transition from one part of the level to another. Like, I felt that little change in the music, and it was so subtle. I don't know if that was intentional or it was just a coincidence, but that was really cool. Oh, I missed that one. Should we go down? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, looks like we have another commentary thing. I wish I could go a little faster though. I mean, you can change the speed of how he walks or runs, but it's maybe a little faster.
You may have noticed there's a little pond here, and believe it or not, I tried everything I could to get swimming working in this game, and I just could not do it, unfortunately. And so all the water in this game you can just stand in, which is, it still like bums me out, but the systems were not working, it was buggy. So I just had to throw it out, which, you know, I think it's okay. Like, I wish it was there, but again, the focus of this game is on the story.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I feel like it's not that distracting anyway. I mean, you know, even with the swimming mechanic, sometimes that's even slower, and you know, with this day and age, a lot of people are like more into getting things faster, like just seeing and playing the game faster and achieving, you know, the patience level these days aren't really that great. Especially for me, my attention span is like very small. No, it's like a little, it's like a puddle. Not that bad. Oh, here's a memory. Cool. Blended away with all the trees here. Let's see what you have to say.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
I like that last line where his dad's like, "Oh, make this better for him than his son." I get that. Now, oh, what? I need to get 3 butterflies? How the heck am I gonna do that? Cool, okay, okay. Get it, yes, okay. So I'll get these butterflies. these butterflies, and then I'll get those. Ah, secret little star here. I'll go around. Oh, nice. Go on. Okay, cool. So I have all the butterflies that I need. Oh, this is so cute. They're all dancing around.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Okay, what are we gonna do here? Okay, I hope I can make this. Please. Yes! I missed the stars, but that's okay. And I think those are all the memories. I'm sorry, star, but I have to leave you for another star here. Cool. Oh, look at this. This looks nice. Look at that. The way the hills here frame this shot, that's so nice. Yes, yes.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
It makes me wonder if maybe the story with this isn't real. I mean, I think he mentioned that this is kind of a dream that he has where there's this fox going on a journey. But maybe, yeah, I think it does represent some sort of turmoil that he has. Oh no, is this the end? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, but I think we're gonna leave it here. I'm really enjoying this game. I wasn't really sure like how this would go, but yeah, this isn't really too difficult for me in my opinion. I usually struggle with puzzles, but I'm really glad that this game is more story based because that's what I love about a lot of indie games. They're more story and you get to listen and hear what this person has to say, and I mean it doesn't even have to be about his life, but still it's an interesting game. And I think I'm going to keep the commentary mode on because I think that's so interesting. You can hear his thoughts while developing the game. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.